Yo guys, what's up? It's Blackguard here and welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk about something that I found out and shout outs to Actus for showing this. And it basically, he worked on a mod that we're gonna show very soon. Basically tries to rebalance how the ranks work in Tekken 8 right now. And basically to try and solve the rank inflation, or better, to try and put into perspective of the new ranks and what ranks should they actually look like, because there's actually a problem right now in the game. So right now it's basically showing that of course right now we have you know, like all of these ranks, god1, god2, god3, and basically what this mod does is completely removing these ranks and adding like different kinds of ranks that could try to show you better how a rank will be. Like a god1 is not really a god of destruction, but could be something different and so on. And basically I think this mod could be interesting because it kind of sets back the perspective and tries to give you a better understanding of a real skill level of a player on a certain rank, because there's clearly a rank inflation problem right now, because basically the points system makes it so that it's way easier to rank up in this game right now. Way easier to rank up in this game right now. So basically like you win points much more than you lose points, especially if you play against someone your same rank, or a rank or a rank lower, or a rank higher. Or when you play against someone a rank higher, you win as a complete high amount of points. So basically, again, here it shows us all the ranks that are right now in Tekken, and now it's gonna show us what it does to try and fix this problem. So let's talk about this now. So for example, as you can see, very soon we're gonna see that so basically he added 3 more ranks to red ranks and 1 more rank to purple. Okay, so you know, to put these things in perspective, because basically in Tekken 8 Season 1 there was only ranks until God. Now, instead of ending some ranks in between, all the ranks are only higher and higher and higher. So of course, the more pro players go towards the higher ranks, the more the other weaker players are gonna push forward, of course, because the skill level on the lower ranks is gonna decrease. Okay, so maybe right now people that are actually like the people that reach God, again, with no disrespect to you guys in chat, with all the people that reach god, god1 and so on, sometimes maybe are actually not at that level, like not at that perceived level. So this mod tries to take things into consideration, and we're gonna see what happens next. So again, these ranks, beginner, intermediate, yellow, orange, and green, are unaffected by the mod completely. This is a mod, by the way. Then to the red ranks, to these existing ranks that are Tekken 8 ranks, he adds other 3 ranks, that is the the Tekken 7 ranks, Genbu, Seryu, and Suzaku. And to the purple ranks, he also adds a new rank, that is Revered Ruler. And then you're gonna see that he basically removed all of the ranks God, and this is the new structure of gold ranks. So as you can see, Tekken King, Tekken Emperor, Tekken Lord, True Tekken God, Tekken God Supreme, Tekken God Prime, Tekken God Omega, God of Destruction, which is basically God Infinite. God of Destruction is God Infinite. So actually, this seems kind of cool, not gonna lie, combining both Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 ranks all together to make a more balanced perspective on ranks. So basically, Tekken King is God, Tekken Emperor is God1, and so on, okay? So basically, that's the structure of the new ranks, basically. So what is God of Destruction, theoretically, right now, is perceived now as a Tekken King player, actually. Because, again, we are trying to redistribute better how the ranks work in this game right now. So that I think that puts things more into perspective, I would say. And then later in the video, basically, he shows he tells us, basically, he tries to explain what we already know, that basically the rank structure right now makes it so that it's way easier to rank up, and that, you know, lower ranks, even a God, can sometimes play like a fucking Fujin. Especially, for example, I know, an Alisa. Ooh. And also giving some details about the details of the mod and what changed in terms of background and so on. So, for example, right now, it's a GOD player playing against a GOD1 player, but it's perceived as a Tekken King versus a Tekken Emperor, basically. So, let's go. I want to show you guys. By the way, yeah, this is what he's telling us, basically. I'm going to show you. Yeah, you see? The God of Destruction sometimes feel like a fucking Fujin. And I'm sorry, but it's completely true. But again, I can understand why people think that. Like, I can understand why the developers did that. Because, of course, people want to feel good in Tekken. People want to feel better in improving in Tekken. So I can understand that they did this kind of system to try and give more of a prize to people that play Tekken every day. So again, I'm not against this thing, but I also can understand a mod that says, you know what, okay, you got GOD, but that's actually your level right now. Okay, because again, there are few low ranks, there are few red ranks, there are few purple ranks, and there's a lot of high ranks in this game. That's why it's perceived like you are a very good rank when you are not. You're actually maybe not at that level. So here it shows us basically all the promotion and how it works. And this is a mod, again, this is a Tekken mod. So as you can see, these ranks are basically unaffected. When you reach Terry, it's actually Teryu. Then Mighty Ruler, but it's actually still Gembo. So you're still in red ranks. Flame Ruler, but actually still Seiryu, and so on, basically. As you can see, Battle Ruler, and it's a Suzaku, actually. Fujin, but it's actually Mighty Ruler. Okay, so actually now, instead of blue ranks, we are actually purple ranks. Purple ranks, okay, and so on. Basically, Kishin, we're actually Battle Ruler. Bushin, we're actually Revered Ruler. And then when we finally get to purple ranks in Tekken 8, we're actually blue ranks for the mod. We're actually finally blue ranks, okay. So, and honestly, with this method, it also seems more engaging to go on towards that, through the ranks. You know what I mean? It seems more engaging. It seems like you're actually getting more effort to get a rank. You know what I mean? And nothing is really guaranteed. Nothing is completely given to you. So, God of Destruction 1 is Tekken Emperor, and so on. As you can see, he fixed a problem with the he fixed a problem with the bowl. God of Destruction 2 is Tekken Lord, Tekken God. God of Destruction 3 is True Tekken God. God of Destruction 4 is Tekken God Supreme. So, we are grinding. We are actually grinding. GOD 5 is actually Tekken God Prime. And GOD 6 is Tekken God Omega, which is a very cool rank, of course. Very cool rank. And he's saying that he fixed some problems with Tekken God Omega and the balls and so on. And then that's how it looks like. That's how the mod looks like after the change. Very, very cool, not gonna lie. Very cool. The panel and everything is very cool looking. So I actually missed Tekken God Omega. I think it was a cool rank. It was a rank from Tekken 7. It was actually a very cool rank to achieve. Of course, I had multiple Omegas, of course, because I'm a fucking goat. And everybody can suck my dick on Tekken. I'm joking. But again, of course, it was... by the way, guys, you gotta understand that getting Tekken God Omega in Tekken 7 was a huge job. Like, basically, you had to work a lot. You needed a lot of points. You lost less points when you lost. But if you lost multiple ranks in a row, if you lost multiple matches in a row, you got an extra kick in the ass. So you had to be careful. And then GOD 7 is God of Destruction. So after a long work, and GOD 7 right now, basically, guys, it's almost unachievable. GOD 7 is almost unachievable. It's fucking crazy. It's a lot of work, and it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough. But yeah, so basically, God of Destruction in the new mod. And then God of Destruction Infinity still stays. Okay, so God of Destruction Infinity is still the same. Okay, this is, by the way, the panel for God of Destruction Infinity. I have no idea. This is what you're supposed to get as a panel when you get God of Destruction Infinity. No one ever reached this rank. I don't know if anyone will ever reach this rank with current rank system. But that's basically what it looks like. Very cool, not gonna lie. This is very cool looking. And basically that's staying. That's staying. Okay. The last rank, the final god rank is still intact, as you can see. So I don't know. I think this mod is kind of cool. It gives you more perspective on how ranked actually works right now. Again, I don't think this mod wants to shame or wants to I don't know put you know, they don't want to mock you. Basically, they don't want to mock you for your rank, but they want to put a little bit things into perspective. Because again, last time, the more we are going on, with the ranks, the more lower ranks will get higher ranks. But nothing really changes. It's just that the grind is longer. The grind is longer, but basically, like if you are a Tekken King or a Tekken Emperor in Season 2, you're probably still at that level, unless you really grind it up. It's just that with the inflation, you're getting on a higher rank. But I don't think nothing really changed, so I don't know, guys. I thought it was cool to share this mod. Of course, I'm gonna link the channel of the original maker of this mod, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'm very curious. Of course, if you want to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And see you guys very soon again. Take care. Love you. Bye.